Take a look at downtown Denver. The sun is still up, shining on Ball Arena, about a half an hour or so away from the sunset. And today's been a day of change outside weather-wise.
That wind just like bit you in the face, Greg. I don't know. I'm like many people, I complain about the wind.
Oh, so do I. I mean, I'm a meteorologist and I still complain about the wind. So you're not alone. Don't worry, guys. And those winds, yeah, they are going to be sticking around for a little bit longer, at least up until the 6 or 7 o'clock hour. We're taking a live look outdoors. And the skies are expected to remain clear as overnight low temperatures drop back down into the upper teens and lower 20s. Taking a live look right now at current temperatures, 44 degrees in Denver, not too bad, 27 degrees in Kremlin. As you're pushing out towards the west in Eagle, 34 degrees. HD Doppler radar not showing a whole lot, maybe a few flurries up near Fort Collins, but we were talking about the winds and they are mighty, mighty impressive right now, especially out towards the east. Denver, look at us, anywhere between 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds. These aren't even gusts. These are sustained winds. Same thing goes for Lyman and Colorado Springs, between 30 and 40 miles per hour there. A little bit less so as you're pushing out towards the south and east and along the plains. Burlington, Lamar, and Springfield, anywhere between 10 to 15 miles per hour. And because the dry conditions and, of course, these stronger winds, we are under a red flag warning, or parts of us are under a red flag warning, I should say. This lasts up until 5 o'clock, so it may be another hour or so. Gusts up to 40, even 50 miles per hour possible. But we're really looking at that relative humidity number, 13% combined with extremely dry conditions. And as a result, yeah, we are under that red flag warning for another hour or so. Overnight low temperatures in the upper teens and lower 20s. This is all under mostly clear skies. This weekend is also looking pretty nice, though, too. Temperatures in the 40s on Saturday, will be in the 50s on Sunday, but Mother Nature is bringing very cold air for us and possibly a little bit of snow, too, guys. So I'm going to be talking about that and a whole lot more coming up in my full forecast.
It is December.
Yeah. I know.
We're closing in on Christmas at some
I'm ready.
Okay, thank you, Greg.
We turn now to the mother of a 7-year-old in Texas who says her daughter was killed by a man delivering her daughter's Christmas present. Athena Strand was taken from in front of her father's home northwest of Dallas back on November 30th. Investigators say it was a FedEx driver who delivered a package to the girl's home, who has now confessed to killing her.
I was supposed to bring Athena back home to Oklahoma after Christmas break. Now instead, Athena will be cremated. And she will come home in an urn because I'm not anywhere close to being ready to let my baby go. Screening and hiring policies must be put into place so that monsters wearing delivery uniforms don't show up on our children's doorsteps.
Well, the Maitland Gandy said the package contained her daughter's Christmas present. It was a present called You Can Be Anything Barbies, and as you just heard, she's looking for more screening as far as companies when they hire delivery drivers. WNBA star Brittney Griner is now on her way home, expected back in the United States in the next few hours. Of course, she'd been detained in Russia since February.
This is the story that broke early this morning. Today, President Biden said efforts to bring Griner home took some intense negotiations. She spent 9 months in Russia. Police arrested her on drug charges at the airport in February. She says she accidentally packed the cannabis oil found in her luggage. You're looking at video of her today, actually on her way home, and now you see her in prison, where she spent 9 months and she was moved to a penal code. Griner's lawyer confirmed the release as part of a prisoner swap with convicted arms dealer Viktor Bout, known as the Merchant of Death. President Biden sat alongside Griner's wife in the Oval Office as he spoke to the Olympic gold medalists on the phone.
Today, I'm just standing here overwhelmed with emotions, but the most important emotion that I have right now is just sincere gratitude for President Biden and his entire administration.
And coming up later, we're going to hear from Paul Whelan, another American detained in Russia who was not released, and many had hoped that he would be part of this. The U.S. Department of Justice says it wants to hold former President Donald Trump in contempt of court after his team did not initially turn over all the classified documents in his possession.
Yeah, the Washington Post now reporting that DOJ officials made that request today to a judge. The Post says this follows the mounting frustration within the DOJ towards the Trump legal team. The potential charges come after the former president only turned over some of the documents labeled as classified when they were subpoenaed in May. That led to the FBI raid later in the summer when teams found several boxes of documents labeled classified and top secret. And now more documents have apparently been found as well in other storage units. Also coming up at 4:30, Colorado gearing up to lead a multi-state investigation into the Kroger-Albertsons merger and local nonprofits. We're keeping a close watch on that.
The concern that merger could have on food insecurity for many Coloradans. And today, Celine Dion made a stunning announcement about her health. 9 News medical expert Dr. Pyle Coley will join us to explain the rare neurological disorder called the stiff person syndrome, what it means for her future touring plans.
And a real-life version of The Crown. It's the first 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan. That's out on Netflix today. We'll talk about when the show's episodes will premiere coming up.